Many of you might remember the battle we waged to save greyhound racing back in 2016. I lobbied the then Baird government in New South Wales. I met with dog owners and administrators and local councillors. I met with dog trainers. It was clear to me in an instant this was a travesty of justice on a massive scale. To many in the greyhound industry, the dogs live in better conditions than their owners do. The dog gets a feed before the owner. Mike Baird, as Premier of New South Wales back in 2016, changed his mind and the greyhound industry was saved. It was, though, a pub brawl. It got down and dirty, I have to say, but we won in the end. Well, what about this for a good news story? Last year, greyhound trainers Frank and Tracey Hurst won the greyhound equivalent of the Melbourne Cup. Their dog, Good Odds Harada, won what's called the $1 million chase at Wentworth Park, and they won $1 million. That'd be a good news story if it ended there, but no. A few months back, Frank was knocked down by one of his dogs and broke both arms. Trace was in Bali on holiday. When the news came through, let's bring Frank in to tell you the rest of an amazing story. Frank, good evening to you. Thank you from Londonderry, north of Sydney. How did you become to be knocked down by the dog?
Oh, we were slipping them, Alan. It's a thing we do virtually every day. We've done it 1,000 times, and they just run up the street and we call them up and they go past us, and then we grab them, put the lead on them and take them home. But the one ran into you? This one decided to run into me.
So you broke both arms, but the x-rays that you had discovered a tumour on the brain.
Yeah, because I got knocked out in the fall, and that when I went to the hospital, they done a scan of my head and there was a big tumour on my brain, yeah.
Amazing. And then you had a stroke on the operating table?
Yeah, when they fixed my arms up, and then I had to wait because all the hospitals shut and all that. I had to wait a month or so to get the tumour removed, and that was an 8.5 hour operation, and to do that.
Good on you.
And I had a stroke on the operating table. But thank God for Australia and the hospitals that have got it here, mate.
Well, that's what it's what I call, Frank, a good news story. Winning $1 million in a dog race. So now you're tumour-free and you're having another crack, aren't you, at the $1 million, trying to go back-to-back with Good Odds Harada?
We're trying to, mate, yeah. We've got to qualify him. But we're on the way there.
50 years of dog training, and you said, I think, it wasn't the money. Winning was the gold medal, eh? That's the lovely thing about greyhound racing, eh?
Well, that's right, mate. It was... You know, I'm 73 years of age. The money made us comfortable, but, you know, it would have been nice to get it when I was 40.
But let me just make one point. People don't understand, do they, that you love the animals more than anything else, don't you?
Of course we do. Otherwise you wouldn't do it. How would you... You wouldn't sign up for a 7-day-a-week job for the rest of your life if you didn't like doing it, would you? You know, no. And that's what it amounts to. You know, they've got to be tended to every day, and they sort of come first, sort of thing. You know, if you're taking care of them properly, yeah,
absolutely.
So you have to love it.
No, well, through all of that, I actually visited all these trainers, and I saw the kennels and the way they kept it, the way they looked after, and there's a lot of misunderstanding here. So you'll be back on Friday, October 16. To have a shot at another $1 million?
I hope so, mate, yeah. I really hope so.
Do you reckon, Frank, though, that someone out there might say, listen, Frank, you've had enough, you've had your run of good luck? You there with me? Oh, I think we've lost Frank. I think something of the connection's gone there. But would you think, isn't that a good story? I mean, hard work will beat hard luck.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, there he is. Have we got him back, Frank? I've got to say goodbye to him. Frank Hurst. You there, Frank?
Yeah, I can hear you, Al.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
So listen, they might think that you've run out of good luck, but perhaps not, eh, come October 16.
Mate, we live in a lucky country. You know, there's always the luck there for us.
Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely?
Thanks for all your help, Al.
Not at all.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Thank you, Frank. Lovely to talk to you. Here's Frank Hurst. And as my mate Jim Killen would say, dear old Jim Killen, he'd say, if that's not a good story, we are in trouble.